We can do 100 things right. We can be kind, compassionate most of the time, and yet with still one overreaction, we can ruin it all. One phrase, one word. See, words hurt. Words are actually so much more painful than physical actions. They linger, and those people that you've hurt, they remember. I've been hurt, and I've also hurt. I know the power of words. And so in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about not only how to stop overreacting, but the power of not reacting at all. Now, before we get into the video, I just want to welcome you guys. My name is Bridget. On this channel, you'll see me talk a lot about introverts, social anxiety, general anxiety, and other mental health related things. So if any of that interests you, make sure you go check out some of my other videos. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful or useful. Comment below what you'd like to see more from me, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. So let's get into the video. The power of not reacting is actually quite simple. And I'm no master by any means. But the power of not reacting or overreacting requires a shift in our focus, awareness, and it also requires a shift in our perception. The more we focus on things, the more we create them. Meaning, the more we choose to focus on the negative parts of our life, the more we look for those negative things, the more negative things we find. And the same goes with the positive things. The more we look at the positive, the more we see it, the more we create it. In our relationships, this is evident as well. It applies to virtually anything. As we continue to look at those negative things, we will find the negative things about people as well. And the more negative things we find about those people, the more we let in the anger, the resentment, and the frustration. The more we have of those things, obviously, we're going to find it that we're going to be more willing to fight with people, more willing to shout and not listen, to argue rather than to try and hear each other out and come to an agreement. And so it's not about the people in your life, the people you're surrounding yourself with, or what's really going on in your life. It's about how you choose to view it. Think about the people you follow on social media. Do you ever find yourself looking at that one person or even a couple people in your life that seemingly have everything together? They love their job, they have a stable, steady relationship, they have time for, keeping up with their physical health and their mental health, they eat right, they have time to socialize with people, go out, meet new people, see their old friends. They seemingly have their life together, right? And what you see in that person is everything that you don't have. You're choosing to focus on all the things that they have and that you don't have. In that way, we're choosing to focus on the negative parts about ourselves, letting in the thoughts, the negative thoughts about other people around us as well. The more we look at it, or the more we look for it, the more we create. When we choose to focus on those negative parts about ourselves, the parts that we have no control over, that is the moment that we're actually losing complete control. There have been many times when I've looked at other people's lives and looked at all the things that they have that I don't. So many times. And in those moments, I don't stop and think about the things that I do have, that maybe they don't, or maybe they do. All the good that's happened to me. And sometimes it is that simple. Where we choose to put our focus, our energy, our time. Those people that I just talked about, the ones that you might envy, they might hate their life. They might look at you and think the exact same thing. It's the way we perceive something that can change everything. If I was if I had something or a life that was completely neutral, like it wasn't really good, it wasn't really bad. If I chose to focus on all the bad parts of my life, I would have a terrible life because I'm choosing to focus on it. But if I chose to focus on all the good parts of my life would be completely different. I would love my life because I'm choosing to focus on all the great things. When I wake up, I choose to focus on the fact that there's great weather outside, the fact that I woke up fully rested, the fact that I have a partner lying next to me that I love, instead of focusing on the fact that Maybe I didn't wake up with enough sleep, or maybe it was raining outside and dreary. When you choose to focus on the right things, more right things come your way. Now, I know I'm making this super simple, and some of you are probably thinking, well, that's easy for you to say. And like I said at the beginning of this video, I am no master of this, but I have hurt other people. And I know what it's like to not only been hurt, but I know what it's like to overreact, to say something that I maybe didn't mean, but I just said out of anger, and shut those people out. Some of them have been shut out only for a temporary period of time. Others I shut out completely, just because I couldn't choose to focus on the right things. There are moments in your life where you're not going to be happy, and you're going to feel like shit, and we all go through those phases in our life. I've been in and out of those phases. But what was more important for me was, when I was in those points, was focusing on the right things to keep me going in the right direction. To not let my mind get so negative. Because when I let all of those negative things in, I become a negative person. My personality changes. And I don't like that ugly side of myself. And it's hard to catch yourselves in those moments when you do want to react. When you're surrounded by negativity, it's hard to catch yourself in that moment. But if we do, when we choose to focus on those right things, and we block out some of that negativity that's going on, in just one moment, everything can be completely different. If we chose to wait, if we chose to be silent, if we chose to walk away. You know what it reminds me of, actually? Because I'm running back all of the times that I overreacted, and instead, if I chose silence, or if I chose to just walk away, or say, hey, I need a moment to relax, those fights, those arguments, those lost friendships, they would be different. It reminds me of the movie The Bird Box, like when, she's caught in between something and you have to choose if she goes this way or that way, or if she chooses this or that. That's exactly what it is. One moment can change everything. And I know I'm making this sound so dramatic, but the way my life has changed because of taking the time to refocus my awareness and my perception, and focus my energy more on the positive things, the things that are going right in my life, rather than the negative things and the things that sometimes you can't control. But what you can control is where you put your focus, where you put your energy, where you put your time. I'm going to say this again, I'm not a master. I'm not pretending to be this super zen and spiritual person, but I've come across a few of those people in my life. I know a little bit about spirituality, and I do believe that taking the time to just be silent, meditate if that's what you want, it does make a huge difference. I see myself as more calm, more welcoming, more willing to be appreciative of other people and listen to other people. We don't listen enough. We speak too fast and we don't think. And if you don't think that's true, and you don't think our society is becoming like more and more towards that rather than listening to each other, then I don't know, you must be watching different news or something. But regardless, if you are an overreactor and you find yourself in those times where you're focusing so much on the negative parts of your life and you see yourself spiraling and getting more angry, do this. Try this. Start focusing on all the things that are going right, all the things that you can control, rather than the opposite. And see how it can impact your life. See how it can impact your day, or even the 5 minutes that you choose to focus your energy on it. Try it, and I'm telling you, it will make a difference. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed and got some use out of it, as always. And I will see you next time. Bye.